Sean Myrie. This is just an update for, you know, Charlie Kirk. And people, please subscribe, like, follow, all that good stuff. Now, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. But like I said earlier, he wasn't too popular with his views, especially towards black people and, the LGBTQ and other communities, even probably women, right? So he got assassinated, killed at a Utah university, right? The assailants, it's not too clear, but the shot came from somewhere like, away from the crowd, like on a building or something like that. Still, details are coming out, but the shot came from a certain distance, right? And it went straight to his neck. Um, they reported, well, news, you can't fully believe everything what they say. They had two different images of individuals claiming they were the suspect, but nothing clear yet. Public opinion, a lot of people are not showing a lot of no remorse for this guy because of his views, especially coming from communities like the black community and other communities. A lot of his videos are going viral because he was talking about, I think he was talking about something in regards to gun laws and stuff like that, right? One of his last speeches, and this happens to him, right? In Utah. Utah is a big religious type of state. The Mormons are there. Like I mentioned, he was a political activist, and he had a group. I forgot to mention, right? He had a group. Forgot what it was called. I think it was called Turnaround or something. I'm not really sure. Sorry about that. I could look it up still. Um, but highly favored in the politics. Trump gave his condolences. Let me see what's his. It's the biggest news right now. He has a group that became real popular amongst, politicians. Let's see what's going on. But yeah, assassination. Assassination. It says Charlie Kirk shooter seen in video. Hmm. They don't know and they don't have a name for it, right? Um, Political activist, like I said, um, young, only 31, real young, and he's a American hero to some, right? It says Charlie Kirk shooter remains at large, so his shooter is at large. They don't even have the shooter right now. So those reports of people getting caught was fake, 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 fake. Turning Point, that's what it is. Charlie Kirk's group was called Turning Point, and he has another breakoff group with the same name. They raised a lot of money for political organizations, the Republicans. And Trump basically gave his condolences. What happened to him is not going to make it better. He's like a martyr. People are going to really look him up even more and go by his way, right? So the assassination of Charlie Kirk, they don't have the suspect. The suspect's at large, shot from a distance, and Trump is putting this down like terrorism, right? Um, young political activist, media guy. Yep, got shot while sitting down at a university. Very controversial. I guess the university was warned about Charlie attending their school for this, debate, and guaranteed, like I said earlier, he was targeted. So, like I said, he has a group, Turning Point USA, organization founded by Charlie Kirk, right? Organization founded by Charlie Kirk. The Turning Point USA, the group founded by Charlie Kirk, is a right wing. Yeah, he's a right wing. Forgot to tell you guys that. A right wing political organization focusing on motivating young people. So this is a political organization to basically recruit young people, young Republicans, right? Young conservatives. Turning Point USA, founded by Charlie Kirk when he was 18, young, is a sprawling right wing political organization with more than 850 campus chapters. That's a lot. So he got big influence, 850 campus chapters. The group sends conservative speakers to colleges, campuses, and hosts conferences that convene thousands of young people for right wing discussions on political issues like economics, race, and immigration. So he had some of the youth with him, which is big. 850 campuses, that's huge all around America. He was targeted. Turning Point claimed a significant role in getting young people to vote for President Trump, who made inroads, particularly with the Gen Z men in 2024 election. Mr. Trump's son, Donald Trump Jr., referred to Mr. Kirk as one of the true rock stars of his movement. So Trump's son is with this guy. Like, he likes this guy. Turning Point USA also hosts a number of political podcasts, so he's into the podcast business, bringing his message, including Charlie Kirk Show, the Charlie Kirk Show, which has a focus on right-wing politics and culture, man, which is Apothecary is led by Alex Clark, focuses on conservative views about wellness, lifestyle, and the Make America Healthy Again movement. Let me read that again. Politics and culture apothecary. I don't know what the fuck that means. Let me read more of this shit. Sorry. This month, Mr. Kirk, now 31, kicked off the American Comeback Tour, in which he was set to visit campuses across the country, including Colorado State, the University of Minnesota, Montana State, and to talk about conservative politics. So he was on a campaign and he got stopped in his campaign. They did target this guy. In June, Turning Point USA organized the largest gathering of young conservative women in the country, where speakers, including Mr. Kirk and his wife, Erica, urged 3,000 young women to put marriage before careers. So these are a branch of people who are young, who are holding on to some old values and bringing it in the new, with the new generation, right? And he supports Trump, or he did support Trump. This December, the group is set to hold America Fest, which draws high-profile right-wing speakers like Greg Gutfeld, Glenn Beck, and Jack Posobiec. So he has a lot of influence to the young people in the media, online, and he was for Trump, and he's a right-wing political activist. Probably was going to get into the politics and the religion. So this kind of explains why he was assassinated. And now he's going to go down as a martyr. It's going to be worse now. Now his message is really going to get through a lot of places, right? So you see that this man was in the media, right? The Charlie Kirk show, into the podcast stuff, and he had the group, the Turning Point USA, right? And him and his wife his wife helps him out too, urging, what it says, including Mr. Kirk and his wife Erica, urged 3,000 women to put marriage before careers. So old-fashioned type of style. Trump's son looks on him as a rock star, man, and this guy for sure tried to grab the Gen Z. Mm-mm. Mr. Kirk. Well, rest in peace to him. The turning point is his legacy and 850 campuses he was going to. That's a lot. So he does have influence and some type of power, and too much power for one man, you know? Like Kanye West said in his song, no man should have too much power. No one man should have too much power. And they got rid of him, right? The killers at large, they don't have the individual who assassinated him. He had a powerful group, Turning Point USA, founded by Charlie Kirk when he was 18. People, please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's the Down to Earth Network, Down to Earth podcast with your host, Sean Myrie.